So if we get back to home, we can see that this is the thumbnail preview, and if we click into it, we can see that this is the banner preview, which is practically using the featured image as the background image of a particular div. Now there's a little bit problem around. We cannot view each and every part of this individual featured image has been depicted right over here. So we need to make some additional customization. Let's get back to our project, and here we are defining background size to cover this whole image, and we are defining the background position to be for say center in the x-axis direction and center in the y-axis direction. Let's head back to our project and reload, and we can see that everything is back into its order, and the image is now positioned centrally into this particular div, and this whole or this entire image is now covering up this entire div. There's absolutely no problem with it. Now if we press Ctrl+Shift+M, we can see that the div is right back into its position. It has been practically aligned in the same manner as it should have been. So additional customization can be done with the aid of this @media query. If we wish to have some additional feature here, we will be later viewing it. Now another thing that we could have done right over here, as this image is now acting as the background image of a div element, then all we can do, we can put all those contents into this individual div right over here. So let's head back to this single.php, and here instead of putting it right over here, let's cut this thing and let's paste it right into this individual div. A little bit of intended, there it goes. Get back to your project and reload, and you can see that the overall content is now placed within this particular div. In this customization, custom style sheet.css, we may put this overflow as for say auto. So we can see that all of these contents are practically getting fit into this individual div that we have created right over here. We may make some additional customizations over here. First of all, let's do another thing here. Let's head back to this single.php, and here inside this div, let's create another div, a little bit of indentation, and here we are naming it as content wrapper. So we are using another class of content wrapper, or simply overlay wrapper, whatever we wish. All we are going to do, we are just going to copy this class name from here. Let's see, is there any changes? So far there's no change. Let's head back to custom style sheet.css, and here we will be creating this class name. Here we are naming it, providing this property as background, for say it should be black. Reload, and you can see that there goes the thing here. Now instead of this thing, another thing that we could have done, I think a little more enhancement would be better. There it goes. So the background is now a little bit of darkish here. Now in the next case, all we can do, we just change the color property right into it. What about a little bit of enhancement here? There it goes. Let's put some padding property. So everything is in order. The text is easy to follow, easy to read. If in case there is no featured image, like if we head back to our index.php and for say we are checking in this individual post, this is a magic word, and we can see that it is practically working in this significant way. So we do not need to put any additional background color in an attempt to cover up things like when there is no featured image, what should be the background color. So this is how it can be managed here. We have practically made usage of this individual overlay wrapper, and we can see that the same exact thing has been provided right over here. And this particular post, this is a magic word. It practically contains no featured image into it, and in absence of any kind of featured image, it should be displayed as this one. And everything should be scrolled up or scrolled down, as you can see right over here. So this is how exactly we may make usage of WordPress featured image as a background image. And another thing, we may change this individual display of the container, and in that particular case all we need to do, instead of the container, we might be using the container fluid right over here. So if we head back to this index.php, instead of container, if we make usage of this container fluid, press Ctrl S, reload, and you can see that this will be the result. If you wish to remove this padding thing right over here, then all you need to do, you need to get back to this custom style sheet.css, and above all, first of all, you may set a class of your own which is known as no padding. Here we will be making usage of head back to index.php. Now with this call lg2, we will be using this no padding class. Press Ctrl S, head back to your project and reload, and you can see that there's practically no padding thing right over here. All it is doing just the scroller which has been used in this particular case.